Alright, so I'm picking up from where I last left off, which is here. So here was the issue. Alt 5 to hide, to get rid of the wireframe unshaded. So there's these issues with the banding. I'm going to show that's not too hard of a fix, and it will also correct the UV stretching at the same time. Alright, shift right click, multi-cut, zoom in, click and snap, click and drag, click and drag, click and snap, press W, finish the tool, press G as in George to reactivate the most recent tool that was used, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and shit, click and snap. Good. Press W, press G as in George, reactivate the last tool, click and snap, click and snap. I highly recommend doing this during lab time, right? Especially when sitting next to another student. It'll make you work faster and drive the person next to you crazy. Anyway, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap. Okay, so it stops right there too. There's a floating vertex. Press W. Alright, so far so good. Okay, I don't have symmetry on. I don't have edge slide, surface slide on. So it's all default. Press G as in George, reactivate the last tool. Click and snap. Click and drag. Click and drag. Click and right here. Snap. Press W, finish the tool. Press G as in George, click and snap. Click and drag. Click and right there. There's a floating vertex before. Press W, finish the tool. Right click, vertex mode. So you see there's one here, here, here. Right, so just to be aware of. Anyway, right click, object mode, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and drag, click and snap, click and drag, press W, press G, reactivate the tool, click and snap, click and snap, click and drag, click and snap, press W, press G, click and drag, click and drag, click and snap, press W, press G, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, zoom in, click and drag, press W. Alright, so this part, right click, vertex mode, turn on transform constraint, surface slide, click it, chuck it around like that. This is stretching, right click, edge mode, select that, press 4, make sure nothing else is selected. From behind, press the backspace, it'll still keep that. Click that, press the backspace, and it'll still keep that. Next, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and snap. This is stretching, press W, right click, vertex mode, click, bam. See, this is what they want to see. This train track loop. This stretching too much. Right click, edge mode, grab that edge. It's no good. Backspace. This area here, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and tap, click and like that. And then, I mean, I could click in here, end it like that. Here, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided, which is not the best. So you could either shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, something like that. Hell, you could even do shift right click, multi-cut. I could just click here, snap it. I could click here, right here, press W, go to edge mode, grab that, press backspace, right click, vertex mode, grab that, and do something like that. So you got yourself. This is also, this pattern that I just created is used a lot in modeling, right here. So it turns out to be 4-sided, and it prevents stretching. Bam, see, clean, see, all clean. This is what I mean by it's worthwhile learning this, and this is how they know that the junior artist has competence and understanding how these things work out. Anyway, right click, vertex mode, this is stretching. I have surface slide on, so I can carefully just do that without it destroying the mesh. Click and drag, click and drag, because this needs space. See this? This is necessary because it needs to do the train tracks going around this way to prevent the stretching and skewing. See this? See what's happening? It lends itself to wanting to make the train tracks. See? This is all about topology to make a really nice mesh. Over here, pull it down. This stuff is okay. It's triangulated. This stuff, I don't want to pull it. Ooh, wait. Oh, grab that, pull it over there. Maybe I'll leave this alone. I'm gonna stop here. Remember, I have surface slide on. That's important. How long has it been? 7 minutes? So it's going by fairly quick. I'm sliding it closer so that there's room over here. I don't want two parallel lines too close because it's gonna make a tight wedge or wrinkle or stuff like that. See, this line, this edge loop supports this hard main edge, but there's nothing to support this going around. But over here, I'm doing that right now as we speak. And this makes it so easy. It's just mindless work, dragging it down. There. Ba. See how clean this is becoming? Bam. 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 Boom. 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 This is stretching. Oof, this is bad. Oof. Damn it. Oh, maybe I'll just grab that and pull it. Yeah, that way it's not gonna wig out, flip out. Bam. This, bam. Nice. Very nice. This, boom. This is a bit nuts right here, because now it's gonna stretch majorly, which is okay, right? This is okay. It's just triangulating. You know what? Screw it. Just do it. So I'm pulling. edge mode, grab that, hit the backspace, make sure nothing's selected in the back. I need to get rid of this because what's going to happen is multi-cut, click and snap, click and click. It completes the quads. This part over here, I'm going to slide this over here like that. I mean, this one should have its own edge loop though. I'm gonna leave these alone. I'm not messing with those. Alright, so that's what, 11 minutes, almost done. This part right here, shift right click, multi-cut. I'm gonna do incremental save, Control Alt S, shift right click, multi-cut, get the tool back, click and snap, click and click, and then click, and then click, and then press W. So these are the train tracks right there. See, this is topology. Boom, 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 and it holds the mesh together. It's important for modeling. It's important for textures. It's important for rigging. Pretty much almost everything. See, it wraps around. So this was an important lesson to learn regarding this project. This project may have been just a cat pin, but there's a lot of good stuff to learn from it. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap. This right here, I need to cut across. So I'm gonna, since I clicked here, I'm gonna click and drag and snap, press W. I'm gonna go right click, vertex mode, shift right click and hold, merge vertices, target weld tool, click, turns into a little orange circle, snap it there. Next, shift right click, multi-cut. I'm going to do an incremental save, Control Alt S, click and snap, click and drag, 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 and click and drag, 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 press W, because you don't want to keep on doing this because you might end up losing the function of it. Sometimes it happens. Actually happens a lot. See, very clean, very clean, super clean. Looks pretty neat, super neat. See, shows this artist has solid control of the topology and edges. See, nice. Anyway, that was like what, 14 minutes. A little bit more. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, 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 click and snap. These edges were made from the previous tutorial. Hopefully that was watched. Click and snap, 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 press W. Bam, see? Super crisp, nice clean lines. Bam, bam. Over here, see, it's kind of soft. I could go in, shift right click, insert edge loop, option box. Make sure it's reset. Click and here, pop, bam. See. So when you do lighting, the shaders is gonna catch that highlight. So it's not too bad. Next, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap. I gotta look at my channel box, press W, object mode. It's a lot of information. Delete history. Make sure there's nothing in your channel box too. This wreaks havoc on modeling. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap, bam, click and snap, press W, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, 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 press W, press G, reactivate the tool, boom, 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 press W so that the tool doesn't glitch. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click and snap, click and snap. It's gonna finish soon. Click and snap, click and snap, boom, boom, boom. This is why over here too I was spacing it out nicely, boom, and then eventually, boom. These guys are gonna connect. See right here? See, it's gonna end this way, right? But I'm gonna continue this, so it's gonna connect to here. So you're gonna see that happen. Edge mode, do Control Alt S, incremental save, select that edge, backspace. So these are two different train tracks. Vertex mode, grab that. I still have my surface slide on because it says slide. Something like that. This is not good though. This is massive stretching. But look, you have this and this. This can connect there and here. So I'm gonna just do that right now. Edge mode, click that, backspace, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click, zoom in, turn the camera a bit, click, snap, press W, right click, edge mode, grab that edge, backspace, clean it out, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, boom. This part needs to be done. This is going to connect. Backspace, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click, turn the camera, click and snap, so you get the so that the tool, the multi-cut tool, will bite onto this edge. That's why turning the camera helps. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, boom, 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 boom. Press W, finish the tool, press G, click and snap, boom, boom, boom. This part, anyway, shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, boom. Just cut across, boom, boom, and then boom. See?